It's like for me feeling it all over again, it just feels amazing. So this is what you get. 21-day challenge. We have started and launched that yesterday. Now, this is part of the beautiful support that you are going to get. Not only are we going to be coaching you throughout your nutrition, but you get this community, which goes hand in hand with a beautiful transformation. So if you are still deciding, if you haven't joined, talk to your coach. This is absolutely crucial to your transformation. And just having this every Saturday morning, it just makes the world of the difference. You've talked to the girls, you've seen the girls, you've heard the girls. I mean, this is it, guys. So not only do you get the community support, you get your coach's support, and you get a bunch of friends. There's 61 people on this call. You have now gained 61 friends, because really, we don't necessarily need to see each other. We've proven last year that we can do this all online, right? We can do this all virtually and still become really good friends with a lot of these people. So thank you so much for joining this morning. I'm gonna pass it on to Coach Adriana, but thank you so much. Stay plugged in and see you next Saturday morning too.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. What a beautiful way to start our Saturday morning. Thank you, everybody on here who not only shared, but also is present on the call. I know most of us, you don't even have to have kids. There's just so much on the to-do list, right? So for you to put this hour aside and honor yourself and commit to the next 21 days, I just want to give you a round of applause. So put a 5-5 for yourself, and for every 61 of you guys on here, please, please, please acknowledge that. So for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Adriana, and I'm one of the coaches on here. What makes me a coach, guys, is just basically I decided to not only work on myself along with all you guys, but I also decided to help other women and bring them along the journey with me. So that's the fancy word coach, right? Just so you guys can be clear on that. For me, guys, this community has been crucial, not only to my weight loss journey and to my get sexy journey, right? Because sometimes we think it's just weight loss, but for me, honestly, I just want to look like J-Lo. Like, I just want to feel how she feels, and Shakira, like they're amazing, like role models for me, right? Because not only do they look great physically, but they exude confidence. I mean, if you look like that, if you're not confident, then what's going on, right? But jokes aside, guys, why I feel that I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about 3 things. You guys already said yes to the 21-day challenge, right? You said yes to joining this call, and you said yes to whatever goal you decided you wanted to reach in 2021, the infamous New Year's resolution, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I've had numerous years, like just like what Diana shared, she found this journey at 35, right? I probably found it around the same age because, like Diana said, we've been doing this type of thing for 5 years. I am now in my 40s. And honestly, guys, what has made the difference for me is to not only commit, right? Because I don't know how many trainers, how many like workout videos, back in the day you used to buy workout videos and they mail it to you and then you would watch it that way. I don't know how many like meal plans I used to buy. I don't know how many times I used to ask my coach, what happens to be my sister, like, sister, I'm ready, give me a meal plan. And that girl would just give me the same meal plan. And I started to think like, there's no tricks. There's no tricks. It's just doing the work. I used to be like, give me the secret. Come on. Now I'm ready. Now, really, really give me the secret. Guys, there's no secret. The secret is for you to commit to yourself, for you to do the things you said you were going to do. If you said you were going to do this 21-day challenge, do it all out. What does that mean? Showing up on these calls. So that's why I'm so excited that 61 of you guys are on here. Showing up on the workouts when you can. I understand sometimes you can't, but when you can, plug into our live workouts. Why? You're gonna feel everybody's energy and it feels differently. Give me a 5-5 if you plug into the workouts and it feels differently to work out with a group of people than to work out on your own. Give me a 5-5 if you complete the workout completely dying, as opposed to when you're doing just a regular YouTube workout and you give yourself 100 breaks, just like I have my 6-year-old and my daughter, they work out together. My 6-year-old takes literally a break a minute. And I know I'm like, I'm that girl, because if I'm alone, I'm like, whoo, I lifted one weight, whoo, what a break. But when you are on a workout like the one Alyssa makes, she's not playing, guys. And it's not just about not playing. You feel the empowerment. The empowerment is there. So one, make sure you go all out. It's only 21 days, guys. I promise you, not only if you commit to the next 21 days and you do it, you're gonna feel like a badass at the end of the 21 days. Like I did that. I did the 21 days. Now you can think, what can I do next? Your elevation of confidence will go up. And it's about showing up for yourself for what you said you were going to do, guys. So one, show up for yourself, go all out, commit to yourself. And 3, guys, love the journey. It's crazy that Diana literally said, you know, Delphina has said many, many times, you know, you can have the most beautiful transformation. I know you guys have met some people that are like so gorgeous physically, right? But they're so ugly on the inside. And you're like, damn, girl, like, what more do you want? You're freaking hot, right? And honestly, I've been there. I mean, I've been there where I've been so hot. No, that's not what I meant. I've been there where if I look back at those pictures, I'm like, that is the best shape of my life. But I didn't work on my inner self. So inside, it was not good enough. I didn't enjoy the moment and I didn't appreciate my own transformation because inside, I was still beating myself up about it. It was not good enough. I don't look like this. I should have lost 5 more pounds. I should have this. So I invite you to have grace with yourself. So 1, commit. 2, go full out. 3, have grace and love the journey. Love yourself. Love your body every day. Thank yourself. Thank you, body, that today we got through that workout. Thank you, body, that today we're honoring ourselves and we're doing the 2 shakes like we said we were. Thank you that I took my tablets today. I promise you that even if you don't reach your 20-pound goal, crazy 20-pound goal you have in the 21 days, if you're like me, I'm like 21 days, 21 pounds, we got this. It's like, even if you literally just use inches, you lose 5 pounds, you're going to be in such a different state of mind that you're going to love yourself and honor yourself. And
you got muted, Adri.
Sister, we can't hear you. It may be your internet.
So thank you for allowing me to share. I'll pass it on to you.
Oh, she passed it up to me after all that inspiration. I was like, yes. So you guys, I'm so excited, just like everyone else. And let me tell you also, these calls are really, really important, right? Like I used to be in the transformation and I was like, yeah, I got this by myself, you know, like I'm doing the workout, I'm in the chat, I'm taking the nutrition, like I'm doing really good. But just like being present on these tea talks, I noticed like a big difference. So I totally encourage you to be present when you're in these calls. And like many times we have heard, you know, like open your heart and your mind when you're gonna be in these calls and really be in your space. Okay, be in your space, enjoy this 30 to 45 minutes that we're in the call, and be present. And seriously, you're gonna feel like just right now, like we have here less than 30 minutes. I was listening to everyone. I was enjoying my cup of tea. I put some of my little aroma And before the call, I was like, okay, let me enjoy and receive everything from this call. And it has been so amazing. Thank you, everyone, for sharing and just for being present on the call. My name is Leah Orozco, and I'm also one of the coaches. And just like Adri said, I was listening to her and I'm like, how crazy. I started on my own journey 5 years ago, you guys. I just wanted to feel amazing, feel sexy, to be honest, and confident in front of my husband, right? And I just started on the nutrition. I started feeling amazing, sexier, and I'm like, okay. And I started to have a lot of amazing results. People were asking, and I'm like, okay, yeah, why not help other girls, to feel amazing, confident, and powerful? And that's how I just became a coach. So if you want to help other people, other girls, look them up and you can help them. Okay, so now I have the fun part, you guys, because in this chat we're also going to be having fun. And fun for me is getting like amazing gifts and surprises just by you being able to have a transformation. Okay, so the first way that you can participate on surprise gifts, guess what? Is just by connecting every Saturday for our tea talks and take a selfie. So right now you're gonna be like, yay, selfie time. You're gonna take a picture that you were present in this call. You're gonna post it on the chat, okay? And you're gonna hashtag tea talk time. Okay, so it's gonna take a selfie and then you're gonna do the hashtag of tea talk time. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna take the picture, but most important than anything, let us know what you really love the most from this call. What was it? Share it in the chat because we wanna, become better and better for all of you, for all of us, and also we wanna contagiar, hopefully I said it right, to everyone else in the chat. Did they miss the call? We want them to see what they're missing out from this calls. So please just take the selfie, hashtag, share away. You contagia everyone else on the chat on your energy and what you love the most from here. And that easy steps is gonna take you into a surprise raffle, okay? Now, the second one, it's really also super fun. We're gonna be posting all these flyers, you guys, okay? You're still gonna be seeing all the flyers of this raffles and all this cool stuff. But let me show you the second one, okay? Okay, let me share my screen because if not, your girls are not gonna see it. Okay, so this is the second one. You can take a picture. Also, we're gonna be posting it on the challenge, but super easy. You just post your journey, and each week we're gonna be having raffles. So it's gonna be this raffles right here. It's gonna be super, super fun for you to participate on those raffles, okay? You're just gonna post your journey when you work out with our awesome coach Alyssa, when you're on the call, even when you're in this call, do twice, do it on your post on your social media and post it on the chat, okay? Do the hashtag and tag your coach so we can keep you accountable, so we can say, good job, girl, so we can keep celebrating, okay? And if you don't post, guess what? You're gonna have your coach telling you, girl, I don't see you posting nothing. So are you in or not? What's going on, right? So that's why we want you to post and share away so we can keep each other accountable and also so we can inspire other people around the world, okay? Because we can help a lot of people around the world. Imagine this is powerful when someone tells you, girl, thank you so much because of something that you posted inspired me to get my own transformation. And that's gonna make you feel amazing, okay? And then we have another greater, okay, badass gifts for all the VIP. I have always wanted to say badass, but I'm like, how do I say it? Because I'm not like, yeah, I say more like, I want like a, in Spanish, you know what I mean? See, da, da, da. And badass, I'm like, how do I say that? What's the attitude? But I loved it. These gifts are going to be like badass. Okay. So here we go. Check this out. And these gifts are going to be for our VIP members. Okay. If you're not a VIP member, let us know. We're going to hook you up. So here, VIP member clients, bling, 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 bling. Raffle, raffle, raffle time. Each week, we're going to be having, I even posted right there, like badass raffle prizes. So for all of you, and it's just about, playing all out, posting on social media, upgrade yourself into becoming a VIP member, and you can win those gifts, okay? We're going to be giving more than $500 on gifts, on raffles, on surprises. So imagine if you are not fired up, I don't know what's gonna get you fired up, because we have raffles to make it fun. You have an amazing community. By the way, Linda, I was listening to you and I haven't seen you for a long time, but I feel like, oh my God, I missed it. Thank you so much. I remember, yeah, when I used to, we used to see each other in person, but this community, being online, it just makes it feel like we never stop seeing each other, right? And for all the new people, hopefully you feel the same energy, the same feeling, and you love the community. We know that you're gonna love it. So plus our tea talks that we're gonna be having in the great community, and we're gonna be having more surprises that you tell the coach what is the surprise. But if you're committed for the next 3 months, girl, because remember, 21 days is just to give you a transformation, a habit. Okay, I have it. But I want to invite you to take responsibility of your health. Enjoy the journey. So in 3 months, you can be like, I have a badass body, girl. Because guess what? I was so committed. I took responsibility and I did this journey for the 3 consecutive months. And for that, we're going to have an extra surprise for all the VIP members that finish the 3 months. Okay, so tell your coach, what was that surprise that Leah was talking about? And I bet you're gonna love it. Okay, so from me, you guys, that's all. I want to pass the call back to our amazing coach Delphi. Thank you, you guys. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you, Leah. Who is pumped for the raffles, girls? Give me a 5-5. I already said one tip out of the 3 is to play full out, and you get to win not only a transformation, but all these goodies for doing so. Hell yeah, give me another 5-5-5-5. So I want to pass it on, guys, to our beautiful coach, Cindy. So we're going to close the rest of the call, guys, with our actual empowerment part, okay? So this is what you'll get every single Saturday. Right now, you heard half of the call was what to expect in the challenge, because we really wanted you to be clear on what you're going for these 21 days. But Saturdays are about our book club, our women empowerment, our inner transformation. So, Coach Cindy, where are you? Where are you? Give it to us.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies. I'm going to try to get through this without this baby over here screaming her head off. She woke up halfway through. So I am a new mom. My baby is 9 months old.
Did we lose her, or is it, yeah? Cindy?
Yeah, we lost her.
It looks like she was frozen.
Yeah, I think she'll be back. So if you guys, one of the coaches who's host, can keep an eye on her when she comes in. But I'll take over, girls, in the meantime. So again, you guys all heard that we are, actually, I'm going to test you guys. Type on the chat if you know what book we'll be going over. I know we've been talking about it on the chat. I know your coach let you know, and I know Diana also brought it up. So if you are paying attention, you should. Mastery of Love. Ding, 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 ding. Good job. If you have read in the past Mastery of Love, give me a 5-5. And I'll just share with you that I've read the Mastery of Love, like, I'm gonna say over 20 times. And every single time I get something new. And I'll tell you, it's because it's where you're currently, your situation in life. So right now, I know you will receive something new. So every time you open the book, allow yourself to like be in the moment, be present, even if it's, guys, 10 minutes, 10 pages a day. But before you open the book is what I'm going to be open to receiving something new, because you will. So grab your highlighter and take notes and be ready to just embrace this inner transformation. So we have Coach Cindy back.
Yes. Sorry. So
Let me
unmute my laptop. I'm just going to close it. Sorry about that. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so let me put, so I can see at least one person here. Okay, so I just jumped on my phone just in case my internet checks out. So for those of you that are new, my name is Coach Cindy. I actually started my journey to weight loss 9 years ago. 9 years ago this week. So it's really incredible. And I'm just aware of the alignment that is this community with my journey. So although I started my journey 9 years ago, I found this community 5 years ago. And when I found this community, I was a person who, I was a yo-yo dieter. I was a binge eater. I had a really unhealthy relationship with food. I struggled with weight loss my entire adult life, and I had no confidence. I found this community just by what I know now is, excuse me, I'm on a call, thank you. By what I know now is destiny. And I'm just so grateful for having found this community, because hadn't it been for this community, I would not be the person that I am today. I would not have had the journey that I have today. I would not be the mother that I am today. So fast forward to today, I've lost over 115 pounds. I was able to also build lean muscle with this amazing nutrition. I found my confidence, I found my purpose, and I found my passion for empowering others through this health and wellness journey. Through my own journey of weight loss and just empowerment, I became a coach, and now I get to pay it forward with this incredible nutrition, right, in this community, because I was a person who struggled with losing weight for so long, and I never found anything that worked. And this is what worked. This is what created sustainability in my life and a constant. And I am currently 9 months postpartum, back into my pre-baby clothes, literally like 2 or 3 pounds away from my pre-baby weight. But more importantly, I find the importance of how this community empowered me to have the mental strength that I do now, how empowered I've been as a new mom. And, you know, especially having a baby through this pandemic, it's not easy for anyone, but I really credit this community for how it has supported me through my entire journey, through weight loss and building muscle and pregnancy and postpartum. I really credit this community for how it's allowed me to grow into myself and find myself and love myself. So I'm really excited that this challenge is kicking off this month with this book, guys, because I have my book here, and I actually read this book when I started my journey 5 years ago. And it's crazy because, so when I get a new book, guys, I write the day that I first start reading it. And here it says, I don't think you guys can see it, but it says 10/22/2015. So that was the first time that I read this book. And I always go back to this book at the beginning of the year, whether or not we incorporate it in these challenges. But I'm so grateful that we do, because honestly, this is, if there's one book that you're gonna read to help you change your life, it has to be this book. Let me give her a cracker, guys. Sorry, here you go. So this book is life-changing. So if you are a person who maybe you came to this chat, to this challenge, to kind of listen into what it's all about. If you join us and you start implementing the things that we learn in this book, you are going to absolutely transform your life. And it's in the title, The Mastery of Love. And I'll tell you that although I started with this community to lose weight, to get on a weight loss journey, I realized what it became, and it was a journey of self-love. As women, but at the time I was just well, not just, but I was a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend. In the process of my journey, I became a mom, and I'm so incredibly grateful that I decided to make the changes for myself. And because in finding that I needed to work on the inside, I needed to work on this in order for me to lose 100 pounds, in order for me to change my body physically. The connection, mind and body, is so important, and you can't have one without the other. You can't have the outer transformation without the inner. And so being able to read this book for the first time, I realized so much about myself. Being a part of this community, I realized so much about what was holding me back, all of the baggage. And as women, whether you're a mom or not, you are always putting everybody else's needs before your own. And it's crazy that we don't realize this sometimes. And especially for me now, being a new mom, I'm really grateful that I learned from this community. There's so many moms in this community, and I learned through their stories. And we used to gather, right? We used to gather in person at train station, if you guys know where that was, on Saturdays, and we used to just share incredible stories, right? That were connected to these books that we read. And what I found was the one thing that everyone has such an incredible journey that we're on, right? A growth journey of self development, of all of the things that we're growing and going through. But the one thing that connected us all was that we all lacked some form of self love. And that's what this book literally brought out in my own journey and allowed me to reflect from the inside out in order to make the changes to now live my best self, my best life in all aspects. We don't realize how incredibly powerful loving ourselves can impact the rest of our life. It impacts every single facet of our life in every single role that we have, and whether we realize it or not, it's the one thing that allows us to step into that next version of ourselves. So just really quick about this book. Like I said, it definitely impacted my life, and I always go back to this. I call this my self-love Bible. Like, I always go back to this book because the lessons, although I've read it 10 million times, every time that I read it, I get something brand new, because now I'm in the next version of me. So every next version of you that you work on is going to require something new from you. And so although it's repetitive of what I've read, I'm in this new mind space where now I get to reflect on where I am now, where I've been, where I am now, and where I'm going. So definitely this is going to be so incredible. And there's so many amazing ways that we can connect what we read to our own story. I know a lot of people don't like to read books, and maybe you'll do the audio, but I promise you, like, get the hard copy, because it's more impactful for you to read it. Like, there's something about doing this, and then seeing, wow, I read this whole thing, versus like the audio. It's such a different way to stimulate your emotions and your senses and make that mind and body connection. So just really quick about this, like an intro, right? I wanted to talk to you guys about obviously self-love and how important it is, right? But we don't realize that love is integrated in everything, in every single part of our life, right? How we love ourselves dictates the type of love that, number one, we allow in our lives, that we accept, but also how we love other people. And if you are a mom, how you love yourself, you're showing your children how to love themselves. And maybe you don't make that connection yet, but it's absolutely true. And I think as we go through this, you're going to realize how all of the things that you've lived through have impacted your journey that you are on right now. So take it as a sign from the universe or God, whatever you believe in, that you were meant to be in this space today, that you were meant to be on this call today, that you were meant to hear whatever you needed to hear today. And know that this community is for you. It's here to support you. It's here to give you the fuel that you need to work on your next version of you. So I want to do a quick activity with you guys. And as we are delving into this self-love, right? I want you to imagine, I was going to play a song, but I can't now because it's on my phone, but that's okay. We'll do it in silence. So happiness does not come from the things that you acquire in life. Happiness does not come from other people and how they love you. Happiness comes from your own love for yourself, how you honor yourself, how you embrace yourself, how you show up every day for you. So I think it's important that we understand that everything and anything ends and starts with self-love. Okay, so I want to do a really quick activity with you guys, and I want it to be a visualization. So you're going to close your eyes, and I want you to think about what is the highest version of you. Okay, what does that mean? That means the best version of you, right? What are the best things of you? Who are the best person that you could become? Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize, who is she? What does she look like? What does she do? What is her best features? What are her most amazing qualities? How does she speak to herself? How does she speak to others? How does she treat others? What are the things that other people say about her? What are the things that she says about herself? Think about it. Simmer in it. How does she show up every day? What are her goals? Who is she in the world? What value does she provide to others? What kind of woman is she to other women? How does she treat her partner? How does she treat her children? How will she treat her future children? How does she show up for her job? How does she show up in her passions? How does she show up for her goals? How does she show herself that she loves herself? What does her next level look like? And finally, when she leaves this world, what is the legacy she leaves behind? What will people say about her? How does she make people feel? Okay, open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Good job. How are we feeling? A little light and tingly, hopefully. And, you know, the importance of visualization as we're going into the new year, right? So many people set New Year goals, right? New Year's resolutions and all of these things. But how many people that say, I'll give you a perfect example. I'll talk about weight loss, right? Because I've been there. How many people say, I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds, right? And now as a coach and me having gone through that journey, although I ask my clients, right, what is your goal? You want to lose 10 pounds? Great. The one question that I always ask that is so important is, how will you feel? Who will you become when you lose those 10, 15, 20 pounds? Because the true journey is not, I lost 10 pounds. It's who did you become in the process to lose those 10 pounds? What did you have to get rid of to lose those 10 pounds? What did you find? What did you find within yourself to lose those 10 pounds? And keep it off. That's the key. That is the key to transformation and sustainability in your results. It's all in alignment to how you love yourself. All in alignment. You can't have one without the other, because 9 years ago, yes, I had a result before this community, but I gained it back and forth. I was yo-yo dieting, because I never made the connection of working on this to keep this. Not to say this is amazing, but I feel amazing. But you have to align the inner with the outer. Otherwise, you're going to be just that other person that has New Year's resolutions, and you're going back and forth every year trying to lose the same 10 pounds. Not this year, not you, not today, not ever again. Make that connection. Connect with your inner. That we talk about what our goal is, but within that goal, it's what is your why? Why do you want to lose those pounds? It's so amazing to hear so many of you women that have children and your goal is, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to be able to run around with my babies. Girl, I feel you. I feel you. And in a time where we're so scrutinized because of social media, like, be very clear as to what is driving you, to get those results, right? It's that inner. And maybe you didn't realize it yet. You haven't realized it because, like I said, when I found this community, I didn't know. I had no idea that me saying I'm committed to a 12-week challenge because I want to lose 20 pounds, I didn't realize that what I was saying was, I want to lose my baggage. I want to lose that emotional stress that I had. I want to get rid of my traumas. I want to move forward. I want to let go of negativity. I want to be a positive person. I want to leave a legacy. I want to be the person that I know I can be by getting rid of those 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 100 pounds. And so now being a mom, it's so important to me, so important to me. And I didn't need to get emotional, but it's just what my passion is to share. My passion is to share, my journey and how it can empower someone else, and making the connection of loving yourself. It's not that you hate your body. It's that you love yourself so much more because you know what you deserve. You know you deserve to be healthy and happy in mind and in body, not just the weight loss, not just the physical, not just for the sexy body. Because when you feel sexy in here, the outer is going to be sexy no matter what, and no matter what phase or stage you are in your journey. So with that, I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited that you will get to connect to this incredible community, and that you now, as you work on yourself, you now get to become the light for other women in your life that maybe don't have this community just yet, that maybe haven't found their own passion for their reason why they want to get healthy, because it's health in overall wellness, not just in the physical. So I'm so excited to have you guys here. I'm so excited that you guys are going to read my self-love Bible, because this book is going to change your life. Change your life. So if you're going through anything at this moment, because we're women, we're always going through something, this is going to help you get through whatever it is you need to get through to be your best self. So as you envision right now what your best self look like, who your highest version of you is, know that as you go through this journey, you are going to continue to elevate yourself, because I am not the person I was 5 years ago. I am not the person I was 5 years ago. And because I said yes to this community, I now get to show up for my baby, for my daughter, a girl. God blessed me with a daughter because he knew the life I lived was to raise girls. So I'm just so excited for all of you guys. Excuse me, cookie face. I'm so excited for all of you guys to be joining us and to take on this incredible challenge. So I'll pass it back to Delphina. Yes? Leah. I can't see you guys. I'm sorry.
Diana.
I'll take it away. Thank you so much, Cindy. That was powerful. Like, got me teary-eyed all over again. This is exactly what Tea Talk is. That's what I was trying to say the whole time. What Cindy said. I am super excited to have all of you guys on. Thank you so much for connecting this morning. And you guys, this is, if you really want to change your life and you really want to move in the direction that you want to move, and you want to accomplish something in these next 21 days, Saturday mornings have to be non-negotiable for you. Because if you're feeling all warm and tingly inside, this is exactly what Tea Talk and the community provides for you. So excited to have you on. Can't wait to see your posts. Remember the raffles. Can't wait to see everything being posted on the chat. And please lock arms. If you don't have an accountability partner, there's 61 people on this call. Join somebody, share your goals, and keep each other accountable, because it makes a world of a difference when you lock arms with somebody every day and share something that you know will continue to motivate you to complete and accomplish your own goals. So if we have nothing else left, I believe we're all good. Thank you so much again for connecting, and I look forward to seeing 61 of you next Saturday morning.
Leah, are you going up, or am I confused?
We are done for today, right, Diana? Yes, we are done. We're so excited. Like Diana said, don't forget, to plug in every Saturday. Be present, you guys. Have your notebook. I like to write stuff while everyone is talking. Because let me tell you, when you have like a notebook and whenever you feel sad, guess what? I go back into that book and I read all the positivity. So goodbye, you guys. Everyone can unmute themselves and say goodbye. See you in the chat, girls.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye. Have a nice Saturday,
Bye.
everyone.
Good day.
Bye.
Saturday. See you guys on the chat. Take the selfie.